Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today. This is Taliesin McKnight, and today I will talk about how to spiritually cleanse yourself according to Hoodoo tradition. How to cleanse yourself spiritually. This is used for a number of reasons. First of all, many people believe in curses and hexes and things like that. So different cultures around the world believe in curses, and some people may think that someone is working destructive magic towards them. So whether you believe in that sort of thing or not, a lot of people do. And there are methods and techniques for cleansing away bad luck or whatever. So if you've had bad luck for a number of years, it could be that you're crossed, or so goes the theory. Another thing is your own negative emotions, psychic debris. That's another problem. So a spiritual cleansing is good to do every once in a while, once a month, a couple times a year, whatever. Psychic debris, that's another problem. If there's a big fight in the bedroom, if there's a room and there's a big argument, someone that's sensitive, there's a residual negative energy. Someone can go in that room and sense the negative vibes. In the same way, in our own energy or aura, there's said to be psychic debris from your own negative emotions and thoughts, and that this could cause a run of bad luck, maybe even for a number of years if you need a cleansing. So curses, psychic debris, and another thing to consider is the negative intentions from others. Even if someone's not a practitioner per se, their own jealousy, their own negative thoughts sent your way could trip you up, or so goes the theory. So those are several different things that could cause bad luck if everything's going wrong in your life. Problem after problem after problem, then it could be a sign of a negative spiritual condition. Now today we will be discussing how to get rid of this, how to cleanse yourself of whatever bad luck you may be having. Now there are several different techniques that I will discuss today. First of all, we have the use of holy water and cleansing herbs. So that's the first thing I would like to discuss. And after that, we will be looking at the egg cleansing, which is really popular in Hoodoo, how to cleanse with the use of an egg. And then we will also be going into spiritual baths. So there's a lot of ground to cover today. Spiritual cleansing. Okay. I think I already have some other stuff up here on the board. Spiritual cleansing. The first thing I would like to talk about is cleansing herbs. Well, burning herbs. Sorry. So some herbs are known for their cleansing properties. Different herbs are known to have occult properties to them, just like they're known to have medical properties. Aspirin gets rid of headaches, okay? Some herbs are poisonous. Some relieve pain. Some make you drowsy. So just like there are different medical properties, it's widely believed that there are occult properties to them. Just like the medical properties, there are spiritual properties. Hoodoo is a form of natural magic. You don't have to infuse your intent or your energy into the herbs. Not necessary. The herbs are believed to have a power of their own. So this is not just about your intent or how you feel about them. Different herbs are said to actually have specific energies in them. And it is the knowledge of the specific herbs, the specific ingredients, that gives power to the work, energy to the work. So this is a little different from your typical Western New Age, how I feel about it. It's all my intention. No, there are specific herbs, specific ingredients that have energy of their own. There are external factors, herbs, stones, metals. These have actual energies of them, and they have a life of their own. So, what are some cleansing herbs? To break up curses and hexes and things like that, there is hyssop, which is really powerful. Here I have hyssop, very powerful herb. It's actually mentioned in the Bible. Rue is a good curse breaker. Agrimony. Different things have that quality. Frankincense, myrrh are said to be spiritually cleansing. Dragon's blood. So the burning of herbs, basically fire, is known to release energy. When you burn an herb, the smoke is releasing the qualities. Just like if you burn an herb and you breathe in the smoke, it affects you. You know, if you burn a poisonous herb, it could kill you. If you burn marijuana, you can get high. So the point is, burning an herb, the smoke releases its physical and spiritual qualities. Fire releases energy. So, the smoke carries the spiritual cleansing agent to the body. So this technique for spiritual cleansing is pretty straightforward. By the way, this is a smudge stick. It's simply sage and bluegrass. Smoking a person or smoking yourself is simply the smoke going through your body. Again, there are different views. Some people say it's all your intent. That may be so, but also there are specific cleansing agents in the herbs. Even if you're not intending it, it's believed that the herbs actually cleanse you by their actual qualities. Arsenic will kill you, whatever your intent is. There are actual properties to the herbs, in my opinion, and according to the tradition. So that's pretty straightforward. Burning an herb releases the energy, and the smoke drives away impurities. Curses, whatever, is said to reside in your energy. So that is one very simple method. That is the burning of herbs. Burning herbs. Don't know if you could read that or not. The second method, holy water. Holy water. Now, holy water does not necessarily mean water in a church, y'all. Holy water is found in a number of religions, many ancient cultures. So, holy water could be water that you have blessed, prayed over. You could add sea salt to the water, cleansing herbs to the water. So, holy water is just something with cleansing virtue that you sprinkle. And in magic, this is called asperging. Now, hoodoo, conjure, is highly influenced by Christianity. It is what it is. So here I have actual holy water from a church. Now, if you are uncomfortable with that, if you're pagan or Wiccan or whatever, that's fine. You don't have to use holy water from a church. You can just get a dish of water, add some sea salt to it, and pray over it. Now, water is known for its receptive quality. Just like fire releases energy, water holds energy. That's why it's said to be a womb, receptacle, all of that. When you push energy into water, it is said to hold that energy. So you add sea salt, whatever, you push your energy into it, pray over it, ask God or the divine to bless it. And then you sprinkle the water over yourself or sprinkle someone. So that is the most basic way, the burning of herbs and the use of holy water. However you define holy water. If you're comfortable in holy water from a church, that's fine. If you're pagan or Wiccan and you don't come from that background, then just add some sea salt and pray over the blessed water and sprinkle it. And if you notice, that's two opposing qualities: fire and water, hot and cold, light and dark. So there's some duality there. Now we've discussed the burning of herbs in holy water. Now what's up with this egg cleansing? This is very simple, and this does use your intent. Now, a quality of eggs is it has the membrane. It is used to receive energy. Now, the egg cleansing, very popular in hoodoo, different forms of African-derived magic. You see this a lot. It's very simple. And when you get rid of, in hoodoo, you always go down the body. So the egg cleansing, you simply focus your intent and you gently pull all negative energy into the egg as a receptacle. Forget it's an egg. Just think of it as a receptacle. You pull all negative energy. You might visualize this as a black energy, and you just move this down your body, pulling all negative energy into the egg. This may look kind of archaic and kind of old school, but that's what it is. It's witchcraft, okay? Okay, y'all? Okay? So you just move it down your body. Now, after you've cleansed all the yuck, you may throw this at a tree to absorb the energy, or at a crossroads. Passing cars will pick up the energy. So that's basically, like I said, water is receptive. It is known for its receptive quality. It receives energy. So when you use a spiritual bath, you're putting the occult properties of the herbs into the water. So very simple. You run a bath. Now you'll take your cleansing herbs, agrimony, rue, white sage, sea salt, whatever cleansing herbs that you're using at the time, you will boil this in water. You're making a tea. So just get a pot and boil the herbs in water. That's all you do. You get a pot and you boil the herbs in water. And you strain this and you have a tea. So all you do is you run a bath and you put this water into the bath. You might take a big bowl and pour the water over your head 13 times or whatever. And in the spiritual bath, with the occult properties of the herbs, you wash down your body. Always downward motions in your washing. In hoodoo, you wash up your body to bring in good luck, love, whatever. Since this is a cleansing down your body. Okay, and you might recite a psalm. Once again, hoodoo has a lot of Christian influence. The psalms are very popular. You might recite the 37th psalm. The 37th psalm is really popular. So cleansing herbs, a tea, do a bath, wash down your body. The 37th psalm says, "Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb." So anyways, spiritual baths. You may take 2 white candles, anoint the candles, recite the psalm, and sit between the candles and let them burn down. So that is the use of burning herbs, holy water, the egg cleansing, and the spiritual baths. And with the knowledge of these methods, again, experiment. Knowledge is one thing, practice is another. You have to experience it before you can realize. But with these methods, you should be able to get rid of any kind of yuck, any kind of spiritual negativity. And this is the methods. The spiritual bath is the main method for removing curses in hoodoo. So these are the methods for getting rid of curses, negative energy, psychic debris, negative intentions of others. And once again, it's always a good idea to do this periodically. Below in the description box, I will give a written copy of these spells for you to look at. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Once again, this is Taliesin McKnight. Have a great day, y'all.